There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with a medal like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 40 rewards because he had on every 6'11". A lot of people run usually. Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad. Here you go.
Take that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Danny.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.
Oh.
Doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big
All
D,
right.
no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help.
Good
Yep.
stuff.
Stay on him. Yep, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine. Ooh,
Man,
that was a tough
2 is
shot.
2.
That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game!
What a shot!
Here we go.
A lot of sharp dressers coming up, and the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
New York with the ball. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
3-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Vassell outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
And the Spurs with possession. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell left side. No good with the wing jumper.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability. And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Fox from outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Anunoby passes to Bridges. From deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Spurs. Outside, Fox. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hart, and Barnes sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Brunson goes up again, and Towns plays it in.
And Towns is solid at getting nice, strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Here's Fox. Some solid defense from Hart.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
12.
Pass to Castle. Here's Barnes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Bridges misses. Spurs trail by 3 at the elbow. Fox finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
On deep, Brunson. Here's Towns, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got his second basket.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Now Payne, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Up again, and it's Hart on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here's Paul. And stolen by Payne. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
So it's the Spurs now. The Knicks making the shot.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Launches a 3. Kept alive.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
22-15.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 7.
22.
And we'll be back with you for the start of the
15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. They're the group. New York will start the second. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And it's Brunson missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Paul. The putback. Sohan clanks the putback jam. Takes a three. Oh, Brunson from way outside.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Knicks lead 28-17.
Ball against Brunson. Now here's Paul. Guarded closer. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. The shot misses. Spurs trail by 11. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Johnson.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the one. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Here's Anunoby, and he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 7 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fox passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Here's Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby finds Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Shoots. Wide open shot is on the money.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Closing in on... Four minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Wembanyama. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass.
First half, 2 minutes.
Here's Castle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Spurs have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Robinson finds McBride. From deep, Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
32.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And here's Brunson outside. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
They grab their own miss. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Knicks lead.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Tries from 7. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Knicks leading by 8. From deep, Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Knicks lead 47-36.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses the jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Champagnie. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Basket counts. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. What an amazing quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight.
That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Spurs trail by 11. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
The Spurs have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That free throw, no good. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Spurs working the ball around now. And good that time. Castle's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
And stolen by Barnes. Sohan, the pass to Paul. A nice shot by Sohan.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
The Knicks leading by 7. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
A different look for New York. Achua comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's McBride. No good on the 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Vassell, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
With the teardrop, here's Sohan. At the fall. Great look, but off the mark. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Jacks up a 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 14.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
66 to Sohan.
56.
1:36 left to play here in the third, and he recovers it. Vassell outside. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 8. Now, here's Johnson. Over in the corner, Paul. And the 3 off target. New York's got 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Achua. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sohan. And the layup's good off the glass. Sohan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And McBride gets it to go. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Knicks lead 68-60.
Here's Paul. Knicks with the rebound. Shoots. Anunoby, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Anunoby. Hart, that's good. He's got 8.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Paul for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes outside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Knicks lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 7. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
That one goes. Count it.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
72-63.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Both teams are running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They get the rebound. Wembanyama, no good. And stolen by Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brunson being aggressive.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
77-60.
Here's Johnson and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 7. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Scooped up. Robinson, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Rebounded.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
no doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Back to Fox. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now the pass to Fox. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Oh, they get it back. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Brunson no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that. Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
Passes it to Towns. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Hard, he's checked in for the Knicks. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Fox, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And here's Brunson outside. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Knicks lead, 87-78.
Fox against Brunson. Looking to get it going. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball back.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
On deep, Brunson gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 35.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's off from three-point range. Fox from outside, traps in the tray.
De'Aaron Fox, three-point goal.
Shoots it up. Can't hit that one. Misses there. So no problem for New York as they get the win.